I mean, I don't think that the history that I've written in Peace and Friendship is meant to upend histories of the American West that in recent decades have emphasized violence and death and destruction of cultures, or the watchwords being of much scholarship today, settler colonialism, genocide, ethnic cleansing, borrowing, from more recent terms and applying them back in time. I don't mean to suggest that that's not part of the Western story, but I think if we don't look also at those parts of the Western story in which people did find common ground, overcame the sort of violence that had once dictated relations between themselves and other peoples, principally between settler colonists and native peoples in the story that I'm telling, we're missing an important side of the story. And even if I concede the episodes I study were in some senses historical cul-de-sacs, meaning that they ended. They existed for a period and they fell apart. And so part of what I'm trying to do in the book is trying to explain how it is that in these moments and places and times, people, as I say, people were able to find common ground for a time. Why, when and how, and why what allows those things to happen at certain places, why those relations fall apart, how we remember or misremember these episodes in American Western history, how we sometimes have turned them into what I call wishtories, that is, histories we wish for, but not really what really happened, but ultimately also what lessons we might take from them. And here I would argue that the legacy of conquest, which has become a sort of central theme in Western history, remains obviously critical to understanding how we think about our past. But so too the legacy of concord, even the legacy of broken concord, also remains something to be attended to, because compromise in the past is something that we should be studying. And I would argue that even broken compromises are better than no compromises in terms of thinking about the lessons we can take from the past and from a Western history that might inspire a better future.